Hey there! Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something exciting. How to tell if she's thinking about you. Whether you've just met someone special or you're wondering if you're on her mind, there are subtle signs that can give you the answer. Stick around because I'm sharing 7 clear signs she can't stop thinking about you. Let's get started. 1. She randomly reaches out. One of the biggest signs she's thinking about you is when she texts or calls out of the blue. Maybe she sends a meme, a funny video, or just says, "Hey, how's your day?" These random check-ins are her way of staying connected and showing you that you're on her mind. If it feels like she's looking for excuses to start a conversation, it's because she's been thinking about you and wants to hear from you. Pay attention to the timing of these messages. If they often come during quiet moments like evenings or weekends, it's a strong indication you're on her mind when she's not busy. Even simple messages like, "This reminded me of you," or "What are you up to?" are her way of keeping the connection alive. These small gestures might seem casual, but they're filled with intent. She's finding ways to stay close, even when you're apart. 2. She remembers the little things you say. When someone remembers the small details about you, it's a strong sign you've been on their mind. If she brings up something you casually mentioned days or even weeks ago, she's been replaying your conversations in her head. It could be your favorite snack, a story about your childhood, or something you said about work. This kind of attention to detail shows she's not just listening. She's genuinely interested in you. It's her way of showing she values what you share and cares enough to keep those details in mind. You might notice she surprises you with things you love, like bringing up your favorite movie or mentioning an upcoming event you casually talked about. These moments highlight her effort to make you feel seen and appreciated. The fact that she holds on to these little things shows you've made a lasting impression on her. 3. She engages with you on social media. Does she like your posts, comment on your pictures, or react to your stories? That's a clear sign she's thinking about you. Social media makes it easy for her to stay connected and show interest without directly saying it. If she's consistently the first to like your posts or she interacts with things you share, she's keeping you in her thoughts. Bonus points if she sends you private messages about something you posted. Look for patterns. If she always engages with your content or even goes back to like older posts, it's a surefire sign she's been scrolling through your profile. She might comment with inside jokes, thoughtful compliments, or playful teasing, all of which show she's putting effort into staying in your orbit. Even subtle reactions like emoji responses are her way of saying, "I'm paying attention." Social media gives her an indirect but meaningful way to stay connected. 4. She asks how you're feeling. When someone truly cares, they'll check in with you. If she asks how you're feeling or follows up on something you talked about before, it's a strong indicator she's been thinking about you. Maybe she remembers you had a big meeting, a family event, or weren't feeling great. These thoughtful questions show she's not just thinking about you, but also genuinely cares about your well-being. She might go a step further and offer advice, encouragement, or even solutions to help. This shows she's actively invested in your happiness and success. If she asks open-ended questions like, "How's everything going?" or "How have you been feeling lately?" it's because she genuinely wants to hear about your experiences. Even small gestures like checking in with a quick text or offering to lend an ear reflect her thoughtfulness. Her consistent interest is a clear sign you're often on her mind. 5. She finds reasons to spend time with you. Does she suggest plans, ask when you're free, or find excuses to see you? That's a big sign she's thinking about you. When someone values your company, they'll go out of their way to create opportunities to be around you. Even if it's something casual like grabbing coffee or watching a movie, her effort to spend time with you shows you're on her mind. She might also suggest activities that align with your interests, like going to a concert or trying a new restaurant you mentioned. This shows she's paying attention to what makes you happy. If her plans seem carefully thought out or tailored to your preferences, it's a sign she's putting effort into making your time together memorable. Her excitement about these moments and her willingness to prioritize time with you are clear indicators that you hold a special place in her thoughts. 6. She talks about you to her friends. If her friends know about you before you've even met them, it's a sign she's been talking about you. People tend to share what's on their mind, and if you're the topic of her conversations, it means you've made a strong impression. You might hear things like, "Oh, she mentioned you love hiking," or she told me about that funny thing you said. This is her way of showing you're important enough to share with the people she cares about. If her friends drop hints or seem to know specific details about your interests or personality, it's a clear sign you've been a topic of discussion. The fact that she's mentioning you in her personal circle means she's proud of the connection and wants others to know about you. It's her way of sharing how much you mean to her without saying it directly to you. 7. She gives you her full attention. When you're together, does she put her phone away, maintain eye contact, and fully engage in the moment? That level of focus shows she's been thinking about you and values the time you spend together. She's not distracted because her thoughts are centered on you. If she prioritizes your conversations and shows genuine interest in what you're saying, it's a surefire sign you've been on her mind. Her attentiveness might also show in subtle ways, like remembering to follow up on something you mentioned earlier or asking thoughtful questions during your conversations. It's all about creating meaningful moments between you two. If she's truly present and makes you feel heard and valued, it's because she wants you to know you matter to her. These actions aren't just habits. They're deliberate choices that reflect how often you cross her mind. There you have it. 7 signs she's thinking about you. If you've noticed some of these, chances are she's got you on her mind more than you realize. What signs have you spotted before? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more relationship insights. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.